Hello everybody, welcome to a replay analysis of a 1v1 against Sweaty Mix. I was playing on my Smurf account on stream this morning, which is at twitch.tv/Sebadam2011. And yeah, played against Sweaty Mix. He was a very good player. He was top 15 last season. He's obviously he was definitely top 20 or something. He's a very good ones player. I'm gonna analyze this replay and see if he does enjoy this. If you do, then leave a comment, like, and subscribe. If you don't enjoy it, then like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you. And yeah, here we go. Kickoff goes to my favour. Doesn't really matter though, because he recovers fast. Okay, that's a decent challenge. I have to get to the ball fairly fast, otherwise he can score. Yeah, here I kind of panicked because I thought he would go for the ball straight away and challenge, because some people actually do that. They just go for the ball full on aggression, and thus I just decided to pop the ball as soon as possible, like right here. You see his body language or car language tells me that he wants to either fake going for the ball or actually go for the ball, and it doesn't matter if he fakes it and I still hit it because I'm not really losing anything. But if I hit it and he does go for it, or yeah, if I hit it over or hit it up and he does go for it, I get free possession. So it's better for me if I hit the ball right here, even though it does in the end kind of make it a bit harder for me to control the ball. And since after the first hit the ball was a bit wonky, I needed to hit it again, otherwise it would be a pretty easy goal for him if he just quickly like turned around and hit the ball. So I needed to hit the ball like towards any side of the pitch as fast as possible and as high as possible, so that I had more time to collect boost, because in that situation I didn't have that much boost, I believe. Oops, there you go. Yeah, and then after I hit the ball I went for the boost pad, which is actually, it was actually up, but the boost replay doesn't show, or the replay doesn't show it up. So after I hit that I got the boost, and now I have to defend. Here I just assume he's going to hit the ball onto the net, and thus I don't attack, because he's closer to the ball, and if I do decide to attack, then he can just hit the ball over me into the goal, which would be pretty stupid of me to do. But he for some reason decides to do a really weird aerial shot, which doesn't really work out in the end. And I was between the goal and the ball, so there's not really any way he can hit it past me from this position. It's pretty difficult to get it there or there since I'm in the way. And yeah, so I just went for the challenge due to that, which then led me to a free goal. Another kickoff goal because I think it's because I don't know. I think he flipped a bit too early, slightly. You can't really critique it because it was so slight. Okay. Okay, yeah. Lost the kickoff. I probably shouldn't critique any kickoffs actually, because it doesn't really matter that much. But this one, he was faster to the ball. Okay, so he hit the ball towards me, although he did that because he wants to gain territory, and it actually worked out for him because he got the boost at the same time. And what I wanted to do here was make sure that I don't hit the ball really far away from the wall, otherwise it's easy for him to just shoot and just take the ball out of possession again. So I needed to make sure to just keep it as close to the wall as possible, because that way it's really difficult for him to score. And then I also kept on the wall because that way I can save high shots, any high shots he does, and add no boost as well. So here I decided to go for the boost. Or I wanted to go for the boost, but it wasn't up, and it would have been silly for me to do that anyway, because as you can see here, it kind of seems like he wants to go for the cut in, and he kind of, even though the boost is like open in the middle, it was still a fairly high chance he would cut into the ball and decide to make an aggressive play. Actually, the boost was up, so I was thinking about going for the boost, but I decided against it in case he would go for the shot, which is something you need to think about a lot. And then I pre-jumped and made the save. Yeah, this is really important as well. after making the save, I know that there's no way he can get the ball fast enough before I can get the boost. So I knew I was safe to get the boost as fast as possible, because the ball rolled up the wall and it's pretty difficult to shoot really fast from that position. He controls the ball, and then I just, yeah, there's decent pop, good pop by him, and I aerialed and boosted and jumped really late for some reason. Kick off. Goal. No, oh no, never mind. Oh, yeah, he had a bad touch and I just went all in. Wait, what did I go all in? So I had boost and he also has boost. I think I went all in because I saw the ball on top of his car, and the only thing he can really do is pop it up. So I knew that if I just go above him and maybe double jump or something, I can get the dunk on him and potentially the goal, or just at least possession or pressure, anything. So I knew to just dunk him, which I didn't really expect to get the goal, but it happened. Win the kickoff, kind of. Had to get to the ball fast, otherwise he would get possession. And then here, it's pretty interesting. I saw him like near the midway line, and since I've been shooting fairly far away for the past like minute or so in the game, I knew that he'll think that I'll shoot from this range, and therefore I faked it once. And then, I don't know, this is a bit hard to critique as well, because I think it depends on the playstyle. Some people like to fake all the way and waste time, and I don't know, I just thought like he would decide to push at that moment, so I decided to shoot. And it's not really, it's pretty hard to know when to go for that. What I would recommend for him is that, what I would do in that situation if I was him, was I would just wait, I'd just wait near the midway line the whole time, assuming that my opponent would shoot. Like, until the ball is completely on the ground, not bouncing at all, I would just stay near the midway line. I don't mind if time's been wasted, because we still have 3 minutes to come back. And yeah, I'll just continuously wait and assume he's gonna shoot. I always assume my opponent's gonna shoot, not nearly always. Yeah, kick off. He got there before me, I think. I can't remember. Or I think he thought I was gonna pressure him, and thus, yeah, he thought I was gonna pressure him, and he couldn't see me behind the ball, so he thought I was gonna pressure him anyway. And then he did a nice cut, which I, for some reason, didn't expect, and had a low boost, I believe. But he made a really well done cut, and that was a good fast turn by him. Yeah, I think I cycled too early, and he had more ball touches. He cycled a bit later than me, and got more power on the ball, I guess. Well, he flipped really far away, and that confused me, I think. I can't remember what happened. Yeah, in that situation, as you can see, he touches the ball once, and from this position, if I get to the ball fast enough before he has time to turn around, I can easily get the ball, because if I'm close enough, there's no way he can get the ball over me. The only thing he could do is hit the ball to either side. So in this position, he could, instead of turning around all the way, he can just take a touch and then hit the ball, turn around maybe, either fake it completely or hit the ball to the left or right side of the pitch really hard, so that he can follow it up himself and I would be confused as well. However, nope, he hits it pretty gently and then I just get the dunk. Although it doesn't really equate too much. Still end up in the same position as last time. But now he has to attack from the side, which is a bit harder, I guess, depending on the situation. Yeah, in that situation I decided to go all in. I don't know why, I just felt like it. Oh, because he was really far away from the ball. He was like, yeah, really far away from the ball. And he took his first touch already, so I decided to just go all in. It just depended. But he got a really good 50-50, which is very well played. And he got the goal as well. Wait, I remember here. Yeah, here I lagged and I double jumped accidentally due to the lag, and then he got a goal. But he actually played that pretty well. He waited for me to get on the ground before kickoffing. I win the kickoff and get the boost. And yeah, here I thought he would challenge straight after I hit the ball for the first touch. So I just went for the shot straight away, which actually missed, but nearly went in. And then here, it's really important. Sweaty thought it was going in, so he pre-jumped. Or he thought he was going to shoot on target, so he pre-jumped, which is a good thing to do. Or he can go in the wall, doesn't matter. And then here I can see that he's boosted all the way really close to the ball. And there's no way he can go back into the goal and defend it, because he's already thought about going for the ball. As you can see, he's boosted all the way up and really close to the ball. So I knew for that, if I get a touch over him, I can potentially score a goal. And so I did, because it's really obvious. He's desperate for the ball, and he has to be, of course, because I'm so close to the goal, and the ball is really close to the goal as well. And so that's the play I did, and then I tried to stop the ball to waste time. Now here is where it gets interesting. 3-minute time where no one scores at all. I kind of win the goal or lose it. I don't actually know why I did this, but I thought I could demo him, I think, or get the boost in the midfield, but I could have just taken the ball and went to his corner. Here I faked the challenge. There's no way I'm going to go for that challenge, it's way too risky, because you can do so many things in that position, since I'm so far away from the ball. And I faked it, which I'd love to do. And then he hits the ball up, and I defend it somewhat. Yeah, he does the first touch, I fake it again. He fakes me, or tries to fake me, and then I fake it again. And then he falls for the fake really hard for some reason. Oh yeah, okay. This is a bit in depth, more so than usual. But so the first fake is completely fine, makes sense. And then, as you can see, he's up in the air, and normally players like to punish that. If a player's in the air, then there's nothing you can do really. So I can challenge him while he is in the air, so that I can get ball possession, since he can't do anything about it. Because if he's in the air, then yeah, he can't do anything. So I faked the challenge here, because that's what most people would just go for the ball there, because he's in the air. This should be an easier interception. But I knew that I was too far away for the ball, and he can just boost down, which he did, and get the ball over me, and therefore I did another fake, and he just shot it straight at me because of him panicking. That was a weird play on my part. Good defending. And then he decides to do some random thing, which actually I don't know why, but I expected him to hit it. And here, yeah, he's really close, and I was in a really awkward position, and I didn't really want to hit it far away. Yeah, I wanted to get more power on this one. The reason why I shot here, because I thought Sweaty was going to turn around and potentially challenge, and therefore I wanted to quickly just take a shot. And it also, another thing that this shot does right here is that it makes my playstyle ingrained into his head that I'm going to shoot every opportunity I can get, which is very useful for me in the future of this 1v1 game. And then I take the ball. I hit the ball here. Wait, let's have a look. Yeah, the reason I hit the ball here is so that he can't gain position easily, make it a bit harder for him, and that also allows me time to get the boost here as well, and then just get the ball. Yeah. Interception. He hits the ball away, which is very good. Yeah, there he knew I was really close to the ball, and he can just hit it over me and waste time. So I wanted to get touch of the ball so that he can't get it, and then I turn around and hit the ball really hard for some reason. Actually, I did that because he was really close to the ball as well, and I wanted to get it over him. Okay, yeah. Something that some players might do in this situation is get the boost and turn around, which I thought about doing, but if I turn around here, that'd be really risky because the ball is so close to the wall, and if I win the challenge, it's not going to go anywhere. It's just going to bounce back to the middle where he can score again, and so it's not really that useful at all. So the best thing to do here is just go back and shadow. Yeah, fake, because I mean you could challenge. You actually could challenge there. Yeah, you could challenge there if you want to, but he has more time to think than you do. Like, by the time you turn around, do 180, challenge him. Oh, like if time you have to 180 boost, challenge him, he has so much time to think, and he can just pop it over you when you come close. So the only thing I can really do is fake it. But then that also leads to other points to where you can just go full on charge and your opponents won't expect it. But yeah, I faked it. He hits it because he's scared of me going for the ball. I need boost, get the boost. Yeah, and then he makes a really bad touch, and so there's only a few things he can do. He can either cut in like he does now, and therefore I don't really want to challenge him because he's closer to the ball than I am, and he can make more plays to the ball than I can. And so I don't really challenge him until now, when I get really close to the ball, and it makes it much more easier for me to challenge it because there's not much he can do except cut in or hit it to the corner. So challenging, get the boost as well, which is really useful. Actually, another thing here is that I was thinking about hitting the ball really hard, but if he won the challenge, then that would be really bad for me. So I wanted to tap it, hit it against him maybe, or see what he does. And he gets the dunk on me. Flick it away from him because I had no boost. I kind of gave away a ball position here, but I was a bit worried he might turn around. Yeah, right here was very important. I have to make sure that I hit it onto the curve of the wall so that the ball goes up and he wastes more time, and I have more time to get the boost in the corner as well. Which he actually shot straight away, which is impressive. And then I thought he was going to challenge, but he didn't. So I backflipped. Yeah, I was going to go onto the forward left boost, but then I saw him hit the ball to the right, so I went for the right boost, and essentially denying him boost. That was a bit risky, but I wanted to just take the ball off him and create a bit of pressure, making him a bit unsure of what to do, making him a bit scared as well of my pressure. Good shot by him. Like something you want to make sure is you always want to be careful of what your opponents can do. If they have an opportunity to shoot, always assume that they are going to do it. Well, nearly always, depending on the situation. Yeah, always, yeah, just always, yeah. Assume they're going to shoot. So I did that. I hit the ball really hard against the wall because I knew he was going to go for the boost. As this something you want to do, you want to boost out your opponents as much as you can. So I hit against the wall, which allows me to get the ball again and get the middle boost. Yeah, since the ball was going so fast after this moment, there's nothing I can do really, and I couldn't really challenge the ball that well. I probably could have actually, but yeah. So I demoed him. I did a really weird half flip thing, and I shot straight away, which I could have faked it, but then there's also a chance that if I try to go for the fake, he's also going to be really patient, and I'm not going to get a goal opportunity again. A thing I could have done here also was to shoot higher than I did, but that was just a misplay. Good save by him though, really good pre-jump. Yeah, I just want to hit the ball over him when I can. Hit it high, which he could have potentially waited and not used as much boost to get to the ball, but I think he was a bit worried I might decide to loop around and go for the shot afterwards. But he could also wait, and since he is closer to the ball in this position, like, even though I hit the ball really high, he can just wait in the goal and wait until I seem like I'm about to go for the ball, and then since he's closer to the ball, he's always going to win the challenge. He's always going to win the race to the ball, so we can just be patient after I do that. And then I shoot because I see he's going to the corner boost, so it gives me an opportunity, but I miss. Yeah, it's a very good save. I get full position again. I try to flick it, good save again. I get the boost, which is very useful, but it's 0 seconds, so it doesn't really matter that much. And I make a bad challenge. And here, oh, whoops. Here I get a kickoff for both land fairly equally. And then this is really important. So in this situation, most people would just hit the ball and go for middle boost, but since I know that he's going to be faster to the middle boost than I am, most likely, and it's a bit risky for me to do anything because I have no boost, although I would have the ball. Yeah, since it was a bit risky for me to go and grab that middle boost, since he's probably going to be closer and have more momentum than I would, due to me kickoffing really weird. Yeah, I couldn't go for that boost in the middle because the ball is shown on my half, so I have to make sure I deal with the ball first before I go for the boost. And like, if you fake it here, then they can't go for the boost because otherwise you have to shoot an opportunity. But if you don't fake it, then they get the boost, and you have no boost, so they can just challenge you straight away. And therefore, the best thing to do here is just to fake the ball, because now, if you just throw the ball, I have a straight opportunity on net. But if he doesn't go for the ball, then we're on an equal playing opportunity, playing field even, and therefore, if we're on an equal playing field, it's easier for me because I have the ball possession. It's a bit hard to explain that, but yeah. And yeah, that fake at the end concluded my 1v1 game against Mix. If you enjoy these type of videos, make sure to tell me in the comments. If you don't enjoy it, then tell me why. Tell me what you want more of. Maybe the specific moments you wanted me to explain more about. Then let me know. And yeah, thank you for watching. And goodbye, boys.